Self, because I need it. Yeah. So let's just need to do one more thing here. Spotlight. All right, we are ready to roll. Yeah, so just start out and just kind of move in any way that feels good to you. And as always, all of you guys have been to the classes before, but that's the cardinal rule of everything we do should just feel good and kind of untangle things, and nothing we do should cause an increase in pain. So just move in any way that feels good to you. So let's start. Good morning, Carol and Carol. Let's start with some breathing just to kind of like bring in a little more oxygen. So starting with the hands down here and just breathing up, inhale, and breathing down. It just doesn't need to be pretty, just stretch, reach, reach, reach. Exhale up here, and another deep inhale. And let's get a little momentum. So we'll go up and down. Inhale, exhale, and just you can bounce a little, bend your knees. A few more times. And slowing down. And now we're going to do a similar but different one. It's a little bit now more of a squat. This is called the tiger. So you can have your feet be a little wider if you like. Hands come up here, and your hands, as you're coming down, turn into claws, the tiger claws. So we come down just as far as you can squat and then pull up the earth energy. And then this part is really clearing. Exhale, inhale. This is a good morning one. Oh. And as you're getting more warmed up, maybe you squat a little lower, maybe not. A few more times. And one more time. And then the ending is you cross your wrists like this, and then we're going to exhale with a ground. So inhale, shake it out. Isn't that a good one? That's a good, I do that one while I'm waiting for my coffee water. It's like kind of just wake up, letting go, clearing any fatigue or fogginess, and then it's a good warm up for the body. I'm already getting I know. So we're gonna do some shoulder warm-ups today. And so start with your left hand. You're gonna mirror me, and the palm is gonna stay um, facing your head until you get here, and then it's like you're twisting in a light bulb a little bit, and then you're gonna come down and arm stays pretty straight and then goes back. And again, twist. So it's up and down. And for me, I don't really need to synchronize these with the breath. It's just kind of more opening and closing. You certainly can if you want. And just oiling that shoulder joint. And see if you can get that elbow by your ear. And just be gentle with it. Don't force anything. And one more. Great. And that really opens up this go ahead and take your fingers here and just kind of, if there's anywhere that's sore, and then just kind of pin it and move it. We're all women here. There's a lot of lymph nodes connected to our breast tissue. And so it's actually really good to kind of keep that open and flowing under your armpit and that. So now we're going to use the same arm. We're going to do a different exercise. So arm is straight out, like you're holding a platter in front of you, and then go out, palm up, and then arm stays straight. And when you get here, and arm stays straight. So I'm not going over like this, just arm goes as straight. And you're not twisting, you're really just trying to open this back here. So it's inhale, exhale across. And same as the other one. If it feels good to coordinate the breath, you can. If you get tired, take a break. A few more times. And one more time, and down. And then last one on this side. We've done this one before. Arm comes up, hip rotates back, and then we drop and swing it all the way through. So once you get going, you can let the momentum carry you through. A few more times. And slowing down. And I feel like I'm very lopsided. And that's a good one. You know what you can do is alternate sides. So you'll do one on this side and one on that side, and then you get the equal opportunity. So now I have to remember the sequence. First one goes up and rotate and down and rotate. Arm stays pretty straight. We're not totally locking it out, but a few more times. And one more time. And do a little bit of massage there. If you find a tender spot, linger there a little bit. All right, and palm goes up and out and then across and back and forth. Palm down. I forgot that on the first one. So palm up to the side, palm down. And this, I'm very right-handed, so this side is already getting fatigued. I can feel that.
Can feel it because I'm also right-handed and did the left hand.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Few more times. And slowing down. So if you do get fatigued, yeah, you can always do one and then the other and alternate back and forth like that. This one you can do at the same time. All right, so last one. Hi, Isabel, welcome. Hand goes up, that same side hip goes back and then down and through. You can twist the hips forward, bounce a little bit on the knees if you like. And a few more times. Ooh. All right. Ah, let's see. Let's do some neck stretches. So take your Wonder Woman pose, and we're just going to isolate the neck. So you're going to mirror me. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. And now from that place, turn your head and look down at the floor, and then keeping your head tilted, go up. If it helps you to have your hands like this so you have a target to look at, you can do that. But that's basically look down at the floor and then up at the other palm and just slowly, gently, not pushing anything, but just going back and forth. And one more to each side. And hands come down. And other side, you can start like this, tilt ear to the shoulder, and then down at the floor, and up at the ceiling. It's the same basic movement. If you want to get a little stretch, more of a stretch, you can add in the hands. And just notice side to side. How does it feel? Few more. And one more. And come down. And let's just do a little bit of massage on the neck, just anywhere that you felt those restrictions. Could be on the side of the neck, the front of the neck. Just it should feel deliciously good, whatever you do, kind of. Ah, get that chi flowing. Okay, so one more for the neck, just to kind of get a little more motion in there. We're going to start with the same ear to the shoulder. And now tuck your chin down and then rotate up to the other side. We're not going behind, we're just keeping our head to the side, to the front, and then the other side. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. And then if you want, you can exaggerate the tension, bringing your hands out a little bit. And you might start to feel some sensations down your arms. If you have cold hands, chronically, this is a really wonderful one to do. And one more to each side. And come down. And let's do some shoulder rolls. So shoulders come forward, up to the ears, back, down, and around. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, exhale down. And this is really kind of getting everything together. Neck, spine, front of the shoulders, back of the shoulders. One more this way. And now we're going to do that same movement, but one at a time. So step forward with your left foot, and then with your left hand over here, it's going to be on your side. Now it's going to come on the inside of the knee. And now raise that shoulder up. It's like, imagine there's resistance. You're picking up a big, heavy pail, and now that shoulder goes back, down, and around. So it's forward, up, back, down, and around. And really feel your shoulder blade on the back kind of moving. shoulder, connects to the neck, connects to the jaw. So just make sure it's all loose. And one more time. And now I like this one. We are all of the age where we remember those phones with the cords that would get all tangled up. So just in whatever way, just kind of this arm, just untangle it, whatever, like just turn your, don't do what I'm doing because I have a different shoulder. It's like just turn your attention in, kind of, you know how octopuses move their arms, like what feels good to this shoulder and arm, just kind of unwind.
Both
What's that?
directions.
Both, whatever feels, yeah, good. And you can get into the wrist if you like, and that just, this should feel very unique to you and feels good. Oh, all right. Where were we? Here we go. Other side. So your right foot comes forward and then it's the same. So hand comes across to the inside of the knee, up, back, and down. And it's interesting if you're really keeping your attention inside to your body, notice where you feel this. I'm actually feeling it a lot in my low back. Yeah, not bad, but just a sensation. So we think it's a shoulder exercise, but it's really getting into our hips and low back and spine. And one more. And do your octopus, unwind the telephone cord. Sometimes it's fun to do free form. Okay. So let's start to, we've done a lot for our upper body. Let's start to integrate it in. And so let's do a couple knocking variations of knocking on the door of life. The door of life is points on your low back. So when we twist, our hand here is kind of activating this whole area, and then front hand is going to activate the front. And start just with your feet under your hips, nothing fancy, just feeling what that feels like. And we'll do this, and then we'll do a wide leg version and feel how that feels. So tapping activates the chi and brings it out to the surface. And now your, bless you, upper hand is gonna come up to those lung and heart points. And no particular breathing with this. And next we're gonna tap on the shoulder. There's a big acupuncture point, gallbladder 21, good for decision making. Isn't that funny? They wrote this thousands of years ago by observing nature. If you're tensed up like this, you're not making clear decisions when the chi is flowing, right? And back to the chest. And And just kind of close your eyes and go, or soften your eyes and just notice what you notice, starting at your feet and going up. Where do you feel this? Pay attention to your feet and your knees and your hips and slowing down. Now we're going to do the same movement, but go out wide and just as wide as is comfortable for you. And then when we come, if you go, it's more of a weight shift. So when I'm standing in the middle, it's equal weight. And now I'm going to bend this knee and put more weight here and then bend that knee and go back and forth. And these are excellent for your proprioception, which is a word that means your brain kind of knows where you are in space. So these are excellent balance exercises and good for building leg strength and generally waking up the body. And slowing down and slowing down. All right, let me check that clock, this clock, 8:51. That seems faster now. 4 minutes fast. Okay, I'm glad I checked. All right, so we'll continue on the spine, and we did this in Monday's class where we did, I can't remember what this move is called, where your hips go back, head comes forward, eyes stay up to the horizon, and then when you get about here, you tuck your chin and you tuck your sacrum, and you really use that, tucking the sacrum to stand back up. So we're going to do a variation where we do some healing sounds with it. So it's targeting different organs in our body. So the first one we're going to do is for the lungs, and the healing sounds for the lungs is kind of like, see if you can do it vibratory, that you can feel, have your hands up here on your lungs, and when you exhale, see if you can feel that little vibration in there. So inhale, and then as you exhale, and then tuck, round, and come up, and again. And one more time. And now hands go on the low back, and it's the same movement, but we're gonna do the kidney healing sound, which is shri. And so when you make the sound again, see if you can actually feel the vibration in your palm. So inhale up, shri. Shri, Shri. And now we're going to move over to your right side. Go ahead and tap on your liver there. And then find the bottom of your rib cage and kind of tuck your fingers under there. And when you do this movement, now we're going to do it more to the side. So you kind of condense this tissue, push it out, and roll up. And the sound is shoo. All right, inhale here and shoo. Back to the center, and we're coming back to our heart. You can tap on your midline there. Heart healing sound is ah. So we're going to really open up wide and then ah, ah, ah. And tap on the other side. These are your digestion organs, spleen, pancreas, stomach. And again, it's going to be the same thing where we're going to move more to the side. And the healing sound is, all right, inhale here and two more times. And one more time. And then the last one is just kind of an all clearing uh, starting at the top and kind of sing-songing down. So we open up and then dive forward. And up again. Letting go of tension, breathing in peace. Two more times. Hey, hey, great. And let's just end the physical warm up, just going up on your toes and down into a squat. If that's hard for you, you can do one at a time. I'll just show my feet. You can go up and down, or if you want to work on your balance, do one, and just really bringing. We don't pay a lot of attention to our feet, and so just good to get that circulation going, get yourself used to being out of balance. We're going to go out of balance physically, mentally, emotionally, a million times a day, but knowing how to come, land back in your center can be really, really useful. Great. All right. And let's just do a quick chi fluff. So we'll tap and then we're just going to do this down once and up once, tapping down, try to cover as much of the area as you can, and then up, shoulder, other side, tap, 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 low back, and then just on the hips, coming on the legs, and coming up the inside, and on the hips, and then on the abdomen. Kind of warmed up and fluffed. Let's just do our flowing movement to kind of bring it all together. This is called wrist cross flow. So we've activated all this wonderful chi. We lean forward, your hips go back, hands cross here, come up and around, and then cross at the top of your head, and then down and around. And you can alternate which hand crosses in front if you like. And just imagine you're pulling up this golden earth energy. It's mixing with the energy from above. The earth is yin, the sky is yang, and we're just creating a protective bubble around us for the day. And I'll be quiet now as we do this. A few more times. And next time your hands come up, you can leave them up and just spend a moment in this chi field. You're in your protective bubble and just think about the kind of day you want to have. How do you want to be today? And may it be so. Thank you, everybody. So good to be together. Thank you, my Santa Cruiser friends. Good to see you guys. Be
Wonderful to see you. It's freezing here. I have
you
many
too.
layers on. I'll send some your way.
That sounds great.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bye.
Marianne. It was totally liberating to have the camera off for me. Thank you for
Oh,
wow.
I'll I'll put that in the announcements. Yeah, this is whatever works for you works for me.
Ah,
Enjoy.
I have
Okay,
a good
guys.
day.
Bye.